Good day guys, Kami here. Welcome back to the fifth or final challenge. And okay, this is the buff I will be buying, and of course if you're not confident or your strength is nowhere near, feel free to buy all the buff you need. And of course this video is what I have learned and to learn from the same server and to share with you guys, and hope this video will help. And this team is known as Omega. I am your senpai, or call me Senpai Omega. And yep, as you can hear from the name, the MVP will be Omega. So the trick to the stage is that every enemies will give a different currency when you kill them, and it range from level 1 to 3. Level 1 will just provide plain terrain that will provide you an obstructional movement. Level 2 will give you 2 random buff when you end your turn. And level 3 is if you kill an enemy while you stay in that terrain zone, you'll be able to act again. However, there is a CD of 2 turns before you'll be able to act again. So that's it. So the trick is to kill as much as an enemy as you can on the first turn, then earn the currency, then trying to build up as much terrain as you can from level 1 to mainly for the first turn will be level 1 to 2. From the turn 2 onwards, you can start building your level 3 terrain. Yep. And watch till the end for the items and build I've shown for you guys at the end. Or you can fast forward first and check through before we start. So you're gonna push a lot of your attack power as much as you can on Omega. And if you can, give him Uliable. Alright. So you're gonna give your best to Omega. The rest is fine. Nani Sherry and Loli Jessica is more like a extra support. They are important nonetheless. They'll be helping you to kill off other enemies that you're not able to kill after you have used up all your act again, and you just need them to help clear up. But even if you are not able to clear up, no worries. As you can see, the stage is pretty big. If you don't have enough heroes or resources, you can just kill whichever enemies you can, and then you just move and hide back a bit because there are enough turns. So there's a total of 5 waves of enemies. So after you kill off 1 wave of enemy, the next turn it will be like a free turn. You can just move around. Then so every 2 turns enemy will come after you kill 1 wave. So it's definitely enough time for you to prepare. So, and not to mention, in this part of video I have shown some misplay, and there's definitely room for mistake. And the most important or the strongest enemies is the holy unit, because the scene washer they can resurrect. The best is to give Omega or any of your healer support characters helmet items that or accessories items that can give debuff, so that the scene washer will not be able to resurrect upon death. For healer wise, you can give them the goddess left hand, so they will have break leg effect. Or if not, you can wear helmet items that will give any debuff on the enemy. As long as just debuff, scene washers will not be able to resurrect. And the main trick is to use I am your senpai. So this team is known as I am your senpai Omega, or call me senpai. So the trick is to build a lot of level 3 in the center area or a few blocks away from the enemy, and also to build some level 2 terrain because you can gain 2 random buff. The idea is to keep making Omega act again at the level 2 terrain, so you can try to max out your offensive buff as much as you can. The main buff you can stack is 3 per hero. So Omega will try to get max attack buff, so your attacks will go range from around 1007 to 2000 depending on your stacks build. Then you're trying to aim to one shot all the weaker enemy. Then any outstanding living enemies who are still alive at the turn. If possible, you can use Nani Sherry or Loli Jessica to move over to kill them, while you'll be making Omega to build as much filling as much terrain as you can for the team. So it's kind of a slow and boring video, but it's definitely very stable. It's a very stable and easy play. So just keep moving, and not to mention, because we're using Odin, so even if you have free turns where there is no enemies, you will be making sure that you move your hero or heroines as far as you can, to make them move as far as you can, because you want to save up or build up the Odin counters to make sure you'll be able to summon Odin as often as you can. So you'll be abusing Omega to speed up the whole play, and also to summon Odin as much as you can. So just note that before I end my speech and allow you guys to follow through this video, the things to take note is that this whole video is MVP will be Omega and Florentia, while at the same time we're making them, all the heroes, to move as far as you can every turn to build up Odin counters. So anytime you face a lot of enemies, you'll be summoning Odin to, well, blast them as much as you can. And make sure every time you try to use Omega to go for the attack, you make sure he's standing on the level 2 terrain, so you can gain as much offensive buff as you can. So you're going to build up a level 1 and followed by level 2, and then after he finish off his enemies and trigger his teleportations talent, make sure you have enough space of movement to be able to travel to the level 3 terrain, so that you can trigger act again. And after because there's a CD of 2 turns, so once after the first time Omegas can act again, the second time you return back, you'll not be able to act again. You can see some of the small mistakes I've done, but afterwards you can just abuse Florentia to act again on him, and you just keep spamming his act again and so on, and after killing enemies and teleport to level 3 terrain and act again. So this allows you to kill 4 enemies by Omega alone from turn 3 onwards, and this is very efficient. Especially you can use Omega to kill enemies with high HP and strong units like the Golden Horse cavalry units. Then for demon units, we'll be relying on Nani Sherries. Then for mages and whatsoever, not a big problem. You can leave it to Loli Jessica if any of them are still alive and Omega can no longer act again. Or if you want to play safe, you don't mind a little bit of time consumptions, you can just retreat a bit and just wait for the enemies to slowly approach. And because when enemy move, they will trigger their talent of corrupting the terrain, which is not a big issue, because after killing some enemies, you will save up the battle currency tokens. So the next turn, when your turn starts, you can abuse the statue to build up the terrain again. So this is not a very big issue. The most important stuff is as long as the enemies are not able to corrupt the important terrain like level 2 and level 3, especially they make sure there's enough space for Omega to move around on all this terrain. That is not a big issue. The other thing to take note is that not to stay at a spawning point 1 ring or 2 blocks, 1 to 2 blocks around the spawning point of the enemies, in case they might give you some debuff or they might try to ambush and attack you. So as long as you stay 1 to 2 blocks away, you are fine. Okay, to play safe, you just mark as 2 rings away from the spawning point. That should be fine, and the rest is just building up buff and trying to build up your ultimate summon points as much as you can, and that's it. So it's okay for the rest of our members to be weak. The main priorities members that need to be strong will be Omega, Nani Sherry, and of course if you can, Lowly Jessica. The rest, Liana and Florentia, it's fine or okay for them to not have very strong build, because our main purpose is to either heal or act again on your hero, and that's fine. And that's it. That's a concept of this play, and hope these videos will help, and hope you guys like it. Remember to like and give it a subscribe if it helped. This is Kami, see you guys, and hope you enjoy the play. This long and boring but stable play. And before we sign off, very great thanks to Omega and Florentia, and yep, this is your senpai Omega and Kami signing off. Goodbye.
何すりゃいいんだ。
戦場は私に任せてください。
何すりゃいいんだ。何すりゃいいんだ。何すりゃいいんだ。もう我慢できねえ。これが俺の力だ。もう我慢できねえ。見てろ。何すりゃいいんだ。これが俺の力だ。もう我慢できねえ。何すりゃいいんだ。何すりゃいいんだ。見てろ。何すりゃいいんだ。見てろ。もう我慢できねえ。見てろ。
次の作戦を実行します。 に任せてください。ご命令を。次の作戦を実行します。
我慢できねえ。
行きましょう。
我慢できねえ。見てろ。もう我慢できねえ。見てろ。何すりゃいいんだ。これが俺の力だ。我慢できねえ。これが俺の力だ。何すりゃいいんだ。見てろ。もう我慢できねえ。何すりゃいいんだ。見てろ。我慢できねえ。見てろ。もう我慢できねえ。見てろ。もう我慢できねえ。何すりゃいいんだ。俺の力だ。何すりゃいいんだ。これが俺の力だ。もう我慢できねえ。何すりゃいいんだ。これが俺の力だ。
行くわよ。行くわよ。 私に任せてください。次の作戦を実行しま行きましょう。次の作戦を実行します。
もう我慢できねえ。見てろ。何すりゃいいんだ。
行きましょう。行くわよ。
もう我慢できねえ。何すりゃいいんだ。
次の作戦を実行します。ご命令を。行きましょう。何何？
何すりゃいいんだ。
聞きなさい。
我慢できねえ。 何すりゃいいんだ。
なになに。
何すりゃいい。
次の作戦を
何すりゃいいんだ。これが俺の力だ。もう我慢できねえ。これが俺の力だ。何すりゃいいんだ。これが俺の力だ。何すりゃいいんだ。これが俺の力だ。
次の作戦を実行します。ご命令を。次の作戦を実行します。次の作戦を実行します。
何すりゃいいんだ。これが俺の力だ。何すりゃいいんだ。これが俺の力だ。もう我慢できねえ。何すりゃいいんだ。見てろ。何すりゃいいんだ。もう我慢できねえ。見てろ。何すりゃいいんだ。これが俺の力だ。もう我慢できねえ。見てろ。もう我慢できねえ。これが俺の力だ。もう我慢できねえ。
行くわよ。行きましょう。引きなさい。行きましょう。戦場は私に任せてください。
もう我慢できねえ。
行くわよ。次の作戦を実行します。戦場は私に任せてください。行きましょう。ご命令を。
何すりゃいいんだ。もう我慢できねえ。何すりゃいいんだ。これが俺の力だ。もう我慢できねえ。見てろ。何すりゃいいんだ。もう我慢できねえ。俺の力だ。もう我慢できねえ。もう我慢できねえ。これが俺の力だ。
行くわよ。戦場は私に任せてください。行きましょう。次の作戦を実行します。畳みかけます。
もう我慢できねえ。我慢できねえ。これが俺の力だ。何すりゃいいんだ。見てろ。
ご命令を。人、思考、そして
もう我慢できねえ。見てろ。もう我慢できねえ。これが俺の力だ。もう我慢できねえ。これが俺の力だ。もう我慢できねえ。
エリシオン計画において帝国の首脳陣が考えるのは